Hey! I had a lot of things I had to do today, and one of them was with my friend Cameron Witten on Facebook Live. So I've been like trying to figure out all my technical things, and I'm not totally in my pajamas, but I'm not wearing a bra. So remember the rules. If one of the girls comes out, you gotta Venmo me, like $5 or more. They're great. They're great. So maybe they're worth more than $5, but bidding starts at $5. No, I won't show you on purpose. Don't ask. Oh, there's plenty of stuff online that you can Google and see. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Welcome to the couch. How is everybody, by the way? I talked to Loretta. Loretta might join the video if she can figure it out. She was with us last week. As Loretta is my #1 fan, and she is, I'm not going to tell you how young she is. She's remarkably young to be in the hospital. And but she has a lot of medical things. She has one of which being one lung. One big, mighty lung. But that one lung, the COVID was like, yum, Skittles, and went on in there. So Loretta got COVID and has had it for about 9 days, but she's on the other side of it, and she's beating it because she talks to Jesus. As she says, she talks to Jesus every day, and she conveyed a message to Jesus for me, which was, I'm going to kick him in the dick if he does anything to you. And so she told him, and according to her, he laughed, and knows that I'm joking. But I'm not joking. He would have to run across water to get away from me. But I forgot to write down and again, if you want to pay for these little hangs and these little concerts, don't pay me. Please go to www.gimmeshelterpdx.org. Make a donation. You could do it anonymously. You could do it with your name. I'm late, very late, and writing a song of thanks for all the latest donations. We've been getting some donations, and we're writing more checks this week to people. And for those of you who are just joining, GimmeShelterPDX.org is a nonprofit my friends and I started for performers of all kinds, drag performers, strippers, musicians, actors, comedians, dancers, people who are mostly in the gig economy who, without a venue, they got nothing. So yeah, please give to GimmeShelterPDX.org. And I should play a song. Let me see. Oh, I was working on a song for my friend Poison Waters from Darcel's. Asked me to do a song for Pride, since Pride has been canceled. And so was the Naked Bike Ride. I'm so mad. I was like, no, but can't we do it with like protective everything? I'll put a condom on my head. I've always been on tour for the Naked Bike Ride, and I've always wanted to do the damn Naked Bike Ride. Now I can't, and I'm home and I can't. I have a raincoat. I have a clear raincoat. I used to model for fetish wear companies. Like, I didn't model for Stormy Leather, but it's stuff like that in San Francisco. And I have this clear dominatrix coat that I've always wanted to wear on the Naked Bike Ride. And I could put on a mask, and I'm so mad. I've been working on my ass all month. Anyway. But these are not real problems, people. These are not real problems. But the song I wanted to learn for Pride. To spend the evening on my own. Autumn wind blowing, I look out the window and I gaze around the room, and it makes me so depressed to see the gloom. There's not a soul out there, la 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 la, no one to hear my prayer. See, this is why I'm practicing it. Give me a man after, give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day. Oh no, I want thee, yeah. Ooh, ooh, na, 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 na. Yeah, oh, yeah. Movie star at the end of the rainbow with a fortune to win. It's so different from the world I'm living in. Turn off the TV, I look to the window when I gaze into the night. There's nothing there to see, no one inside. Oh, there's not a soul out there without a mask and social distancing. No one to hear my prayer except on FaceTime and Zoom. Oh, give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness till the break of the day. Oh. Yeah, everybody's horny. I've been on Tinder. Yes, I've been on Tinder. Nobody believes me. A couple people were on there and they're like, "You're really on Tinder? Is that really you? Someone's pretending to be on Tinder." I'm like, no, I'm totally talking to people on Tinder. It's awesome. It's fun. And then, you know, you do your Zoom meeting and your face meeting and your whatever meeting and talking. And there's really funny people out there. Funny guys, girls, really weird people too. And guys with fish. Lots and lots of fish. I guess they're trying to show what they like to do and that you will never starve. So that's really interesting. I guess because it's Oregon, and you know, I'm actually really embarrassed to admit this because I fished a lot on the East Coast where I grew up in Massachusetts. We would go fishing. I fished a little bit in San Francisco too, deep sea fishing. But we used to, you know, cast in the surf and deep sea fish, and I know how to clean and gut fish and stuff like that. And boning them's hard. The small fish, boning them's hard, but boning. She said boning, talking about Tinder and fish. Anyway, I enjoy fishing, and it's embarrassing for me to admit that I've never fished in Oregon, and this is like a destination place where people come to fish. So anyway, yeah, I haven't fished here yet, so maybe I should pick a guy with a fish and go fishing. One day, when we can. Separate boats, separate coolers, walkie-talkies. I think that's hot. Maybe, I don't know. So let me see, let me put on my glasses, see how is everybody doing. Tinder kayaks, maybe that's your age group, sweetie. I literally, there was a guy on Tinder that I have a privacy thing on Tinder, so I can only see the guys that like me first. I don't have to go fishing around, and they don't know where I am, which is helpful. So I just picked a couple guys that I was like, hi, and who looked nice, and one guy was like really far away, so I'm like, this is safe. So within 4 sentences, he said, "You got the kind of body that makes me want to give you a cream pie," and he didn't mean the dessert. And so I was like, young man, he was 33, young man, you need more than 4 sentences to get to first base with me. These frickin' millennials, man. Cream pie from 4 sentences. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't tell your children or ask your children what cream pie means. It's explicit, let's just say. And I'm a filthy fucking whoremouth motherfucker, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And please don't look it up. Anyway, how are you guys? You used to ring me up at the salad bar at Wild Oats? What? Wild Oats? Ring me up at the salad bar. I remember Wild Oats. Cream pie is fifth base. It's like there's the Close Encounters of the third kind, fourth kind, and then the whoa, buy me a drink. It is a great time to be alive, right? Oh, Ms. K, you're gonna read my book. Just remember, I was young and Loretta, are you there? Okay. Loretta, I'm gonna put you in the video because people are worried about you, okay? Oh, you worked in the deli at Wild Oats. Was it the one that used to be on New Seasons? I'm sorry, on Division? Anyway, Loretta is in the house. Thank you, Jen. All right, I'm gonna try to put Loretta on. Loretta, where are you? I'm gonna invite you to be in the video. I see Jen. Loretta, where are you? God. I'm finding you. You don't have to do anything until I hit the button, and then you just agree to be in the video. And there you are. Okay. Do you see? Do you see it? Just hit agree. Or something, or join. I don't remember. Loretta is not on Tinder, so leave her alone. We're waiting for you. You're in there, baby. Loretta. Connected.
Ah,
Hi.
I did it.
How are you? You did it.
I haven't seen you in a long hour.
I know you
All
saw me on
afternoon.
Facebook, and I took you on a walk in the woods in the park today.
And looking for a tree.
Yeah, we found your favorite tree. Tell everybody that thing you told me about what trees do to get to the light.
Oh, tropism.
Tropism.
Yes, the tree bends to get to the nourishment.
The sunlight.
Right, yes. And it bends itself. And we have trees all over the place in that woods bending just to get around to the sunlight.
To get around the other trees.
Yep.
And you know what's so interesting about that too is when I was walking with Loretta and she was telling me about this nerdy tree information that she has, and she used to study plants and trees, and she's an amazing painter, and we're going to retrain her other arm because her painting arm isn't working anymore. But you'll get it back. But when she was telling me about tropism, we were also looking at the roots of the trees, and this is up in Mount Tabor. That the roots of a couple of trees would join together because they were helping each other. One would be taller and getting the sunlight, and the other would need it sort of hang on, like holding the knuckle hold of a friend to bend down to get to the light.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's not survival of the fittest, it's survival of the most flexible, and survival of people with friends.
Yeah.
People who are, you gotta have connections. You gotta be flexible and loving. And
let you suck on. If they don't let you suck on, you're dead.
How are you doing?
I'm doing much better tonight.
Did they give you the COVID test again today?
No, for God's sakes, no.
Okay.
It's just like you explained it.
Yeah.
Except they didn't have a tube, but.
Yeah, it's torture. No, the COVID test is a big cotton swab that goes all the way into your sinus. And if there are any singers out there, you'll know if you've ever been scoped, when you have a vocal injury, you can do it through the throat, but it's a much better view if you have some serious damage or whatever. They have to see down there. They go take a thing that looks like a black metal bendy, like robot like baby elephant trunk up your nose, through the sinus and down the throat. And if that isn't horrible enough, then they go, okay, sing. And you're like, oh, God, with this thing in your face, you're like, it's horrible. So I know your pain, my friend. I know your pain. Fuck, it sucks. COVID test. You're getting a COVID test next week. It doesn't hurt like the scope, but it is very uncomfortable. It just goes into your throat. It's not painful. It just
but listen, the tests are crappy. They say false negative. You think
false negative,
oh
false
God.
positive.
Yeah,
but they have to keep testing. They have to keep testing you to figure out how to help other people because you're surviving it. So they're going to probably test you a lot more than the other people because you're surviving it.
Right.
Sorry, dude. They're going to put a big nipple up your nose and start sucking all your snot out to test it because you're a champion.
All right.
So I was also talking to Loretta today about being in the hospital for so long. She should get a boob job. I got one. It's great.
I know, but they can't find my boobs. They think my boobs have fallen so low. They're balls. They're not boobs anymore. It's the truth. They've fallen so low. I love
you so. Oh, honey. All right, so you're going to take your pill and go to bed?
I'm staying up for the show.
Okay. Do you want me to play your favorite song?
Uh-oh.
Is your dad isn't watching?
Maybe not.
Okay. And here's the thing.
Might be watching.
Oh, stop. All right, everybody out there in fucking Instagram land, Loretta's dad is a Protestant minister. And yes. I called him a priest. And apparently that's hugely hilarious because he's not a priest. He's a minister, reverend, vicar, preacher.
Yes. And he's been with a woman.
But I don't know that he has a collar, and I don't know shit about churches and guys with collars because I can't go near them. I'll catch on fire. So I don't know a priest from reverend. They're all the same. I love your dad. And I feel like I insulted him by calling him.
No, he was laughing.
I love that he thinks that's funny. Hey, oh yeah, thank you. Can you call him father?
But you said my mother was Mrs. Priest.
I didn't. I said a priest's wife.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know. I don't know that. It's all right. As long as I didn't hurt his feelings.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
So can you call him Father? Father Tony?
No,
I mean, you call him Father because he's your father.
Reverend.
Okay, so you don't say Father.
No, and he's a doctorate. He has his doctorate.
So you say Doctor.
Dr. Anthony Kim
Dr.
Hall.
Reverend Tony Kier. Why are you laughing?
Because
I do everything wrong.
I got married.
You're so funny. Of course he got married. Your mom's amazing. Okay.
I had illegitimate babies. I got married.
I know, and they love me. So there's something.
Yes, they do.
There's something very interesting about that church of theirs.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go so I can play some music. Okay.
Okay, and I want to tell you,
okay,
if you get sick, Ramona is sending you oils.
Okay, I know. I'll ask you to get me in touch with Ramona to get the blood of a pregnant lizard. That's what you said. You realize you called me at 6 o'clock in the morning? Do you realize you called me at 6 o'clock in the morning? Oh, Ramona, is Ramona watching it? No, I don't know. Is she on Instagram? No. No, but the blood, Loretta swears that her daughter-in-law, Ramona, who's from Romania, made this oil out of the blood of a pregnant lizard. And Loretta has been putting it all over her body. And she's fucking better.
No, it was really the eyelashes of a virgin gypsy.
Shut the fuck up. What are you even talking about right now? Are you high? Oh my God, dude.
I'm trying to explain these oils.
It's getting better. It's getting much better. Oh my God. No, it's the eyelashes of a virgin nun blinked into the blood of a pregnant lizard. Something like that?
My daughter's going to fix it up.
Oh my God. Get the information. When I talk to you tomorrow, we'll figure this out.
Okay.
Okay. I love
Okay.
you. You go to sleep.
No, I gotta hear this song.
You'll go, okay. I'll play a couple songs for you. And I'll talk to some other people, and then then I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I love you.
I love you.
You're a maniac. Oh my God, she's such a maniac. So, like, what was it, yesterday? It must have been yesterday at literally 6 in the morning. My phone is up on the dresser. Boo, boo, boo. I was like, fuck, 6 in the morning. Who could that be? Somebody's dead. And then it stopped. And then I tried to fall asleep. Boo, boo. She calls again. I was like, fuck, somebody's dead. And I pick it up, and I just missed the call from Loretta. And I go into the bathroom, and I turn on the light, and I'm looking at my phone, and I look at the transcript, and it's like, Storm, if you get the virus, you need the blood of a pregnant lizard. I was like, oh my God, she's really fucking sick. And so I called her. I was like, called her in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Are you okay? She's like, no, I'm fine. It's the oil, blood oil. And it's like, it's the craziest shit. Oh my God. Anyway, so we found the cure, I guess, for Loretta. And if I get sick, God forbid, if any of you guys get sick, I'll try to figure out what the eyelashes, the virgins and the lizards and anyways. Sophie, do you want to be in the video? I see you, booby. My Squishy, do you want to be in the video? Do you want to be in the video with me? If you want to, you can ask to join. Only if you want to. I'm going to play, let's see. I want Storm's body and Loretta's antibodies. That's funny. That's damn funny, but no cream pie. Sophie, yeah, okay, Sophie is gonna join me. Sophie is a good friend of mine. She's my squishy, and I haven't seen her in forever. Sophie, okay, I'm gonna invite you. I'm adding you. Sophie is my squishy. Sophie Von Trapp. Yay!
Yay! Squishy!
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
I did them myself.
Of course, we're all doing it ourselves. That's why I'm wearing fucking pigtails like a child, and I'm 51. How are you, Squish?
I'm good. I just finished up my last class of the day, and yeah, ready to
brain school.
School is going great. I love it.
Yeah. So what are you? Okay, Sophie is learning. You're learning psychology, right?
Yeah, I'm
social psychology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, social psychology.
So what are you? What was today's class like? What are you on right now?
Well, today this is my first year studying psychology, so we were just doing the basics. So studying all these different types of studies that people have done with social psychology. So basically understanding like why do people respond to other people, and how do they behave and interact. It's really fascinating. Yeah, so a bunch of general stuff. So eventually I'll be able to get more specific.
I love how you're downplaying fucking psychology. It's still a crazy brain science. It's awesome.
So cool. Yeah, it's still like the Wild West. There's so much more to learn.
So how has it been translating it to being just strictly online to being in the classroom?
I think it really depends on the professor. Some professors, it's really easy. They love but other professors and people like myself, we just love to be in person and just getting with other people. I really miss that for sure.
I miss that too. It's like I work out at home and I work out outside, but I I like yoga classes with people, and I like exercise classes with people, and I like, playing shows with people. And I miss my squishy.
I know. I can't wait to go roller skating again.
I know. How are you still working on your book? You guys still have a lot of material. You probably don't have a lot of time though.
We haven't been working on the book, but we still have a lot of great images. And man,
are we allowed to talk about it?
Um,
Maybe not. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. It's a
there's
sex book. Shh, we won't talk about the sex book. So how's your family? Is everyone healthy?
Amanda's here in Portland. Mel and August are healthy and happy. And
In
Mel
Pittsburgh. I know. I sent her a present. I sent her a squishy present.
I know. Said you did. That's so
I painted a tattoo flash. We should all get those tattoos. Squishy. So we're all squishy Von Trapps.
Oh.
So yeah. I know you don't have a lot of time to watch television, but there's a show on, I think, Amazon Prime called Cults and Extreme Groups.
Whoa.
And I was thinking of you watching it, not because of the cult thing, but because it's they interview people who survived the cults, who got out of the cults. Whoa. And they also they do the whole backstory of the cult and the leader and where it started and how it ended, if it's still going on. But they also have a social psychologist and different therapists on there talking about why would these people subject themselves to, it's like, what is the psychology of a cult, of people who under normal circumstances would never ever imagine hurting anyone, but yet, you know, Charles Manson got these people to kill, and like just this crazy, I mean, a lot of it had to do with acid and with drugs and manipulation in that way, and some of the cults use that. But I mean, we see a lot of cultish tribal behavior in politics on both sides of the aisle, and like there's the extreme left and the extreme right, and they're like, I'm not listening to fucking anybody else, and I'll let the world burn down before I admit I'm wrong. And so it's so dangerous. I'm really glad you're learning it, because you're gonna save the world. Sorry, you have to.
Shucks. Yeah, no, and there's so many studies where people are, where scientists are studying these scenarios. And in some cases, like in the 70s, they actually created scenarios to understand how people interact. There was a study in Stanford done in 1971, and I can't remember the guy who did it, but he basically created a prisoner's scenario and told the wardens, the guards, to do whatever they couldn't touch.
The Stanford Project.
Yeah,
the Stanford Project. There's a show, there's a movie, there's a documentary about the Stanford Project, and it was scary.
Right, very inhumane. And but I mean, apparently they got a lot of interesting like insights from that. But yeah, I was just talking about that today, so I want to, if you have any recommendations for documentaries that
I will. There's also a study.
Zimbardo, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anyway, no, but there was another study done, and it wasn't, this woman was teaching little kids, this white elementary school teacher was teaching kids about what racism was, and said, okay, there's going to be the blue class and the red class, and you all come up and pick a card. I think it was a card or colors, whatever. And the kids with the blue cards got to have lunch early, got to have recess early, and the kids with the other color cards were yelled at first, not allowed to move, and really, really restricted. And it was psychologically really damaging. She got in trouble for doing it with kids. It was eye color. There are people, people are chiming in. Can you see the comments? Some psychology people are on here. And they were like, okay, because of how your color of your eye, you know, you can't go to recess. And the kids were just like, what? Wow. And then the next day it was switched, or the next week it was switched. Who has the teacher? Who knows the teacher's name? She's gone on to do lectures, and maybe it was pretty mean to do to kids, but it, BBC documentary about the Stanford prison study. You can find it on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
Zimbardo. Yeah, people wrote, that's funny. Bardo, I was listening to a metaphysical meditation podcast, and they were talking about the word Bardo, and it means basically Buddhist, um, what is it? Purgatory.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, here we are in beautiful Bardo. Sounds like a nice place to be. But are you okay with food? Do you need anything?
I'm great, but Jane Elliott is the teacher, I think.
Jane Elliott.
Yeah.
Jane Elliott. Yes.
Yeah. In the comments, I can see that. Wow.
Yeah. Jane Elliott. Awesome. It was unethical to do to children, and she got in trouble. I don't remember the background of it. I think maybe some kids were being racist. I'm not sure. It was, it made a positive impression on a lot of them. Yeah, she went on to talk about racism and how damaging it is. Wow. I mean, we all know that it's evil and useless and frightening and wrong and unjust. And but she really figured out how to get kids to understand, because I've always said empathy, we all have empathy, and we all in general want the best for each other and hope for the best, and we don't want to hurt anybody. But the empathy really gets stoked when you have a shared experience, like what we're going through right now. I'm just kind of hoping that everybody will have a lot more compassion for people who don't have food, who have medical vulnerabilities, who have physical disabilities, who are and maybe you'll realize how fucking lucky you actually have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Have you been writing any new songs?
I have a little bit.
I want to hear one.
You want to hear one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll play you my Stay Inside song. And then I have to write a thank you song, because the nonprofit, Sophie was in on the first. She's part of gimmeshelterpdx.org, and people have been funding it. It's been doing a lot, and so
great. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, we're writing checks, I think, tomorrow and Friday, and then I'm gonna just do another blast of promotions. But people are being really generous, and I know everybody's asking for everything these days, especially in the arts. But Gimme Shelter is it's the Performers Emergency Fund, and it's for musicians and strippers and drag performers and comedians and dancers and actors, people who are in the gig economy who had like 4 jobs that are now gone. So give please to gimmeshelterpdx.org. I'm going to do this song for you, and then I'm going to go, I'm going to do Loretta's favorite song, and then
yay.
And then I'll go, I miss your squishy face so much.
I miss your squishy hugs.
I know. I can't wait to make fucking food for you guys again and have a hang out. All right.
I remember the time when you made this like delicious steak, and you're like, yeah, it's like making a salad.
Well, I'm on a totally vegan, no booze, no sugar detox right now, but I'm letting myself have sunflower seed butter, which isn't meat, but it's like, it's supposed to be like no fat, no anything, but I don't want to lose weight. I just don't want to have any sugar. I'm just getting rid of the sugar for a while. No booze. So anyway, that's why I'm so. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I miss you. Give my love to all this. Do you get to see Amanda?
I'm going to see her on Friday.
Oh, give her the biggest, like.
She just finished her first year at Georgetown.
Holy shit, she did?
Yeah.
So is she going to go? Okay, Amanda Von Trapp, the sister, is going to American University that obviously got shut down, and I don't think they're going back to Georgetown. Yeah. And they're not going to September classes, are they?
No. Yeah, it's all.
It's going to be all online.
Yep.
Is she? We'll talk later.
Sounds good. All right.
All right. I love you. I'm going to play this song for you, and then I'm going to play Loretta's favorite song. I love you, Squishy. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. I'm going to do the Stay Inside song. Oh, I should tune. Ugh. Yearn. Anyway. Anyway, it's been sure nice hanging out with you guys. I'm going to do 2 songs. I'm going to shut the fuck up. And then I'm going to go to bed. As soon as it's really dark, I might watch 1 episode of Cults. Because it's interesting. Because you're like, why would people be that lame? And I think it's because, like, something that the sociologist said was like, you know, to admit that you were wrong or that you followed someone who was harmful is basically like dying. It's like the same fear of dying because your whole identity is wrapped around this belief. So this, I gotta put a new battery in my tuner, so this might not be in perfect tune. All right, here's my stay-at-home song for Amanda Von Trapp and Sophie Von Trapp and Melanie Von Trapp and August Von Trapp, because I miss them. I am Squishy Von Trapp. I'm an official Von Trapp. There's like Chucky Von Trapp, Naughty Von Trapp, Sneaky Von Trapp. We all are the Von Trapps. But this is for you, Soph. Whoa, I know it's hard right now. Every soul wants to get back out, back to work and back to play and back to normal anyway, any when and any how. But this won't last forever. It is just some crazy weather. Stay alive, stay inside. It's only for a little while. We are all in this together. It is not just you, it's all of us. Shit, it is not just you, it's all of us. The whole world screams this thing sucks. But we'll all get past this then. Hold and squeeze our loving friends. But till then, man, please just suck it up. 'Cause this won't last forever. It is just some crazy weather. Oh, stay alive, stay inside. It's only for a little while. We are all in this together. Stay alive, stay inside. It's only for a little while. Oh, we are all in this together. We are all in this together. We are all in this together. That's for you, Soph. And thank you to our frontline workers and our first responders and the people delivering the food, growing the food, selling the food, donating the food. You got 2 days left also to go to Oregon Food Bank. Katie Lang has signed a cake box that is a drawing of her done by Paul Roots, the husband of Whitney Roots, who are making giant ass cinnamon rolls to thank frontline workers, but every single penny goes to the Oregon Food Bank, and they have raised, I don't know, $75,000 so far, but they're auctioning off a cake box. So go to Oregon Food Bank website. I think it's OregonFoodBank.org. I'm not sure, but you can find Oregon Food Bank and you can bid. You got 2 days left to bid on this amazing one-of-a-kind artwork that KD will sign. And maybe if you're in the Portland area, maybe I'll deliver it to you. But you have to give me a bite. But anyway, and if you want to pay or tip me for this, go to gimmeshelterpdx.org, make a donation. I'm going to write a song soon that thanks all of the latest donators, because everybody's being really generous, and these are tough times. And I know everybody's asking and needing and wanting, but if you can, please do. So this last song, so Loretta can go the fuck to bed because it's almost midnight. This is Loretta's favorite song. of my life, I've never fit, but I won't complain and I won't quit because I am enormous, get used to it. Yeah, man, everyone tells me I'm too much. Well, maybe it's just you're not enough for me. Can't you see? I'm the kind of woman I'm supposed to be. Did I mention that my vagina is 8 miles wide? Absolutely everyone can come inside. If you're ever frightened, just run and hide. My vagina, it's 8 miles. I should work in cream pie into this song. I should, right? So tell me, what is womanly to you? She should be strong, but not too much of a brute. It's really cool if she's powerful, but way better if she's cute. Yeah, well, for all of us girls who don't fit in, I say go Amazonian. You could be kick-ass bruiser and be feminine. Now go and tell everybody my vagina is 8 miles wide. Oh, absolutely everyone can come inside. If you're ever frightened, just run and hide. My vagina. And of course, you know, for the folks on Tinder watching, it's a metaphor. And I need you to catch me a bass. A bass. My vagina, it's universal. It's like a penis, but reversible. Come on in, man. The water's fine. It's not my vagina. It's our vagina. Come on, everybody. My vagina is 8 miles wide. So come on. Now, if you're out there, boys, I want to hear you swinging your fish and singing. My vagina is 8 miles wide. Just the boys. Absolutely everyone can come in. Don't be a pussy. Absolutely none. Run and hide my vagina. Everybody, my vagina is 8 miles wide. Absolutely everyone can come inside. If you're ever frightened, just run and hide. I'm gonna do this last bit like Julie Andrews. Gigantic, a big, big love. Gigantic, of a big, big love. You're welcome, everybody. I hope you're all well. Stay safe, stay grateful, stay hopeful. I don't have too many announcements. These things kind of are spontaneous. But I'm going to keep an eye on Loretta and keep in touch with her father, who is not a priest. He is a reverend. And I'll learn the difference. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And I'll be out in here again sometime soon. Yeah, say hey on the Instagram and on the Twitters and stuff. And keep giving, keep living, keep loving, keep hoping. We got a lot to look forward to. Okay? I love you. Bye.